You know Las Vegas for its shows, gambling, and bright lights. But there is so much more to the city than meets the eye.
We're like a place from the past, like Las Vegas used to be.
Discover the city of Las Vegas on YouTube. Hey, and welcome to our very first Down for Vegas of 2026. This is the show where we talk everything Vegas as told by segments on our YouTube channel at City of Las Vegas. I'm your host, Meredith Hall. Here we give you things to do from a local's perspective, along with lessons in Vegas history and behind the scenes of our departments and teams here at the city. To kick off the new year, we're going to take a look back at some of our core memories from 2025. And we'll see some new things we can look forward to for 2026. From historic milestones to lots of new businesses, 2025 was a huge year for growth in Las Vegas, so we thought we'd rewind and take a look back at all the moments that made this year shine. Of course, more huge things happened throughout the Las Vegas Valley, from breaking ground on the A's Stadium to the Wizard of Oz premiering at the Sphere. But we're just going to cover the city of Las Vegas limits. Let's go. First up, a bunch of brand new out-of-this-world attractions landed at Area 15 in 2025. The Immersive Entertainment District unveiled its expansion with a ribbon cutting of Zone 2. This new addition welcomed its anchor tenant, Universal Horror Unleashed. This year-round haunt brings all of your favorite movie monsters to life. You don't have to be a member of the High Table to come here. Earlier this year, the John Wick Experience also opened, bringing high-octane action and storytelling to Area 15. With the opening of Zone 2, there is so much more to look forward to as Area 15 continues to push the boundaries and redefine entertainment in Las Vegas. The Arts District also saw major growth in 2025, welcoming a wave of new businesses that added even more flavor to this creative corridor. Longtime favorite Holstein's, originally in the Cosmopolitan Hotel, found a new home downtown this year. James Trees, the chef behind local favorite Esther's Kitchen, brought fine dining French cuisine downtown with Bar Bohème and its corresponding bar Petite Bohème. The area got its first true sports bar with the stadium. It also got a speakeasy ice cream shop at Craft Creamery. Don't believe me? Try asking for the scoop of the day. This spot is ice cream up front, speakeasy bar in the back. Some other new spots? Audio Bar, the Doberman Drawing Room, Dark Sister, and most recently, Viking Mike's. Coming in 2026, several new apartment buildings are sure to bring more people downtown. This year also marked a major milestone with the groundbreaking of the first Arts District parking garage, supporting continued growth and easier access to the area for visitors and locals alike. Staying downtown and opening this year, the Las Vegas Civic Center completed City Hall's government campus. The opening of this project brought the majority of city services to one central location, making a one-stop shop for all your local government needs. This stunning plaza is bringing events like festivals, plays, concerts, movies, farmers markets, and so much more all year round. Along with several concerts, the plaza already hosted the city's wildly popular Tamale and Mariachi Festival, and let me say, people packed this space to enjoy the tamales and world-class entertainment. Coming up in 2026, you can look forward to more fun events happening all the time here in downtown Las Vegas. Just across the train tracks, lots of new construction and development have been going on all year long in Symphony Park. Opening in 2025 was AC Marriott/Element by Westin, bringing the first hotel to the area along with new additional restaurants. Still under construction, but coming soon is Bria and Capella, a mid-rise and high-rise luxury apartment complex. Then, starting construction soon, is Origin, which includes Cello, a 32-story condominium tower. Of course, we can't talk about Las Vegas without the Fremont Street Experience, where downtown saw another successful year of the Neon City Festival. Big names such as Good Charlotte, Deadmau5, Breaking Benjamin, De La Soul, and Fits and the Tantrums took over the Fremont Street stages and the Downtown Events Center. Once again, the event brought people to downtown Las Vegas during the F1 race. Speaking of the Fremont Street Experience, the iconic pedestrian mall turned 30 years old this year. One highlight not just for Las Vegas in 2025, but also for our YouTube channel was the opening of the John Wick Experience at Area 15. This one quickly became our highest viewed video on the channel with 145,000 views since posting it in March. Let's relive this one together and enter the universe of John Wick.
Right this way. Welcome to the Continental Las Vegas. Checking in today.
We're checking into the Las Vegas Continental and entering the dark and dangerous world of the hit movie franchise John Wick. But will we survive to check out? Come along with us to experience this brand new attraction at Area 15.
Right this way, please. Do enjoy your stay at the Continental Las Vegas.
You don't have to be a member of the high table to come here. Opening in March of 2025, this brand new attraction takes guests on an action-packed mission. This interactive escape experience takes immersive to a whole new level.
Making his way northbound on the 95.
There are, of course, familiar tropes and characters that fans of the movies will love, but this is an all-new storyline in the Wick universe featuring you as the star. They quite literally put a bounty on your head. I mean, come on, I thought mine could be a little higher. I'm not worth as much as John Wick, but I don't know, $5 million? Much better. Along your journey, you'll meet a host of characters, including the Las Vegas Continental's very own manager.
Meredith, huh? It's funny, I never forget a face.
Who I now share a blood oath with. If you know, you know. There may be a casino, but you don't have to test your luck.
Place your bets wherever you'd like, but a piece of advice
You
if I may.
can bet on the fact that lots of Vegas flair will be sprinkled all throughout this experience. These actors we got to interact with were absolutely phenomenal. I tried to be witty with the dealer, but he was way too quick for me.
I would mind my tongue if I were you. Remember that dealing is my secondary designation, not my primary one.
Well, being a blackjack player is my secondary position
Neither is
as well.
words, is it?
And I speak for a living. On second thought, maybe my bounty shouldn't have been that high. Our experience ended with the tailor.
Good evening. I understand you're in need of new attire for your upcoming journey.
This is a partnership between Lionsgate, Area 15, and Egan Escape Productions. Director of the movies, Chad Stahelski, was involved every step of the way. Even John Wick himself, Keanu Reeves, was in on the production action. You don't have to do the experience to stop by and hang out in the Las Vegas Continental Bar or check out the exclusive merch and real props from the film in the gift shop. If you do want to channel your inner John Wick and test your assassin skills, though, they do suggest getting tickets online ahead of time due to popular demand. Will you make it out to tell the tale? Or will another assassin claim your bounty?
Contract pending. Please hold.
Seems like Lady Luck is smiling on you.
Now there are other rooms, but your presence is requested back at the Continental Bar, madam. This way, please.
Your presence is requested in the Continental Las Vegas Bar.
I can't imagine what my presence is going to be requested for.
I guess we'll have to go there together and find out.
Order 7021 confirmed. Open contract in effect in 1 hour.
There's a bounty on my head? Are you planning a trip to Vegas in 2026? Or maybe you're looking to do a little staycation? Don't overlook these options right here in downtown Las Vegas. Coming to Vegas but don't know where you should stay? We're gonna take a walk down the Fremont Street Experience and show you 5 hotels in the iconic downtown, all with their own unique character, charm, and history. Let's go. Starting off at 1 Main Street, kicking off this list is the hotel that sits on the birthplace of Las Vegas. This was the site of the original Union Pacific train depot, and today it's the Plaza Hotel and Casino. When it opened in 1971, it was advertised as the largest casino in the world. From that original building is one of the few operating showrooms left downtown. Walking through the doors takes you a step back in time to the glitz and glam of vintage Vegas in the 70s. Today, it's home to the world-class variety show, Misbehaves Mavericks. Sitting above the glittering lights of the Porte Cochere is Oscar's Steakhouse. You can also impress or potentially annoy your friends or your date with these random facts about the space. The famous scene with Robert De Niro and Sharon Stone arguing over dinner from the movie Casino is filmed right here. And if they haven't seen Casino, you can tell them that before it was a restaurant, it used to be a swimming pool that overlooked the Fremont Street Experience. Also at the Plaza, they have bingo, pickleball, and of course, a pool that guests can enjoy. And every Friday night in the summer is sure to be explosive. CEO Jonathan Jossel truly knows how to marry the old with the new, turning this already iconic downtown property into a hotspot. Right across the street from the plaza, next we take you to Circa Resort and Casino. Opening in 2020 and forever changing the city's skyline, this was the first new build downtown since 1980, and let me tell you, everything about this property is stunning. Something unique about it? It's 21 plus. Between their 3-story sportsbook, which is the largest in the world by the way, and the stadium swim pool, they put special attention into their game day experience, making Circa a destination to watch and bet on sports. Stadium swim gives day club meets sportsbook vibes. There's 15,000 feet of wet space consisting of 6 pools and 2 spas spread across 3 different levels of this amphitheater-style venue. Open every day, even through the winter, you can swim up to the bar and watch your favorite team play on this 40-foot tall screen. When talking about Circa, of course we have to talk about the Legacy Club. This rooftop cocktail lounge boasts some of the best views in town. Here, everything is made fresh and the focus is on hospitality. Also, not like the name implies, this is not actually a club and there's never a cover charge. Across the Fremont Street Experience from Circa, you'll find the oldest hotel in Las Vegas. This is the Golden Gate Hotel and Casino. Opening in 1906, it looks a lot different today, but the bones are still there and you can still stay in one of the 10 original rooms. The hotel was also home to Las Vegas's first telephone, which was installed in 1907. Sprinkled throughout the casino are remnants memorializing that original building, like this fountain and a little door you can open to see the original wall. Today, the hotel has been updated with an elegant and modern charm, but the history remains. The pit bosses are dressed as mobsters, and by sitting at the casino bar, you can drink with a Rat Pack drink. Further down the Fremont Street Experience is another historic property. This one takes up a full city block. This is Binion's Gambling Hall. Opening in 1932, the Hotel Apache, which would later become a part of Binion's, was home to several firsts in Las Vegas. It was the first carpeted casino, it had the first electric elevator, and it was the first air-conditioned hotel in Las Vegas. It's also known for being extremely haunted. So much so that Binion's actually encourages their guests to share their paranormal experiences. If you stay in room 400, which is supposed to be the most haunted room in the hotel, you'll even get a ghost hunting kit so you can have your own adventure. Binion's was also the birthplace of the World Series of Poker in 1970. A crazy thing about Benny Binion, he was known to take any size bet, which made it the place to go for the high rollers. To go along with that high roller history, you too can take your photo with $1 million. This display is a nod dating back to the $1 million display that was at Binion's in the 1950s that used $10,000 bills. And yes, there really is $1 million in this bulletproof case. Just past the Fremont Street canopy on 6th Street, you'll find the El Cortez Hotel and Casino. Built in 1941, this was considered downtown Las Vegas's first major resort. In 1952, the famous neon arrow, marquee, and signature roof sign were installed. That facade of the El Cortez hasn't changed, and all of these signs remain downtown landmarks to this day, which is something that's rare for Las Vegas. Gaming legend Jackie Gone bought the hotel in 1963 and over the following decades shaped it into what it is today and revolutionized the Vegas experience along the way. In 1980, Tower No. 2, a 15-story structure, was built onto the hotel. At the top of the tower, a penthouse made especially for Jackie and his wife to live. Today, you can rent out this epic 2,800 square foot time capsule that is the Jackie Gone Suite. Talk about a time warp, you can experience history and stay in one of the original 47 rooms. The rooms are renovated, but it really is like taking a step back in time when walking up this staircase. Also in the El Cortez, there is a vintage beauty salon and a speakeasy barbershop. Coming up next on Down for Vegas, it's a national day that hits close to home. We're going to dive into the history behind National Bootleggers Day and how it pertains to Las Vegas history. Also, a real-life Prohibition-era speakeasy. We'll show you where you can find it next. Every year, National Bootleggers Day is celebrated on January 17th, which is the anniversary of when Prohibition began back in 1920. All year round, though, you can go back to that era at none other than the Underground, the speakeasy bar inside the Mob Museum. We stopped by to learn from the professionals about the history of bootlegging. Did you know there's a distillery right in the heart of downtown Las Vegas? Today, we're kicking it all the way back to the Prohibition era. We're gonna check out the distillery at the Underground and the Mob Museum. Bootlegger, someone who sells liquor illegally. Prohibition, the act of forbidding something, especially by law. The Prohibition era in the United States lasted between 1920 and 1933. During this time, the manufacture, storage, transportation, sale, possession, and consumption of alcoholic beverages were banned. This was the bootlegger heyday. To the surprise of no one, Las Vegans were not fans of the new Prohibition law. Speakeasies were not just popular among the locals, but among people coming through the town as well.
Prohibition was the best thing that ever happened to organized crime because there was millions of dollars to be made. These powerful mobs and gangs realized that if they got in on bootlegging, that they had kind of a captive market.
Of course, during Prohibition, people couldn't drink out in the open, so they may have gone to speakeasies like this. Coming into the underground, we're gonna go ahead and use the secret door.
What's the password?
I'm gonna say it's like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
It really does sort of take you back in time. It's a fully immersive space. We're making our own moonshine. We're serving Prohibition era cocktails. And then we also have museum exhibits. So that kind of sets us apart from other bars in town.
While the moonshine that the Underground distills is not bootlegged, we're going to channel that Prohibition spirit. Spirits. To give this multi-award-winning moonshine a try and see for ourselves how it's made. We met up with David, the Underground's distillery manager.
It's actually a working distillery. I think that's what surprises people the most, that this isn't just a showpiece.
We make it out of a 60-gallon copper still. When you go out down to our distillery and see this still, it's gorgeous. These types of machines would have sometimes been out in the middle of nowhere, like in Bootlegger's Canyon, like in the Spring Mountains, like, you know, in a random warehouse in downtown Chicago.
It's true. Bootleggers would often leave town and go out into the desert to make their moonshine so that they wouldn't get caught. Hence the namesake for Bootleg Canyon out near Boulder City.
Bootlegging was kind of an open secret, at least here in Las Vegas, and in fact in a lot of places around the United States. But especially here in Las Vegas, most locals knew exactly where their moonshine was coming from. We didn't have a lot of law enforcement oversight.
There was a lot of looking the other way, which led to an abundance of speakeasies, which may have resembled this one at the Mob Museum. But sometimes when Prohibition agents would come in from out of town and make busts, they would bust big.
Even just small moonshine busts, they would often find hundreds or even thousands of gallons of moonshine. And that's even in small towns like Las Vegas. I mean, in the 1920s, we're still a town of just a couple thousand. They're often taking like 900 gallons of moonshine, 1,000 gallons of moonshine, and you're thinking like, that's a gallon per resident. What is happening?
Luckily, the Mob Museum moonshine is legal, but they try and keep it as authentic as possible.
We do it, honestly, very similarly to how moonshiners and bootleggers operated during Prohibition. Some of the caveats, it is legal, and it definitely tastes good, which is not always the case with moonshine during Prohibition.
The base for all of the Underground's moonshine is 100% corn and 100 proof. From there, add-ins are infused to make their assortment of flavors, including Signature, which is the moonshine's base, Goodfellas Vanilla, Huckleberry Hideout, a peach flavor cleverly named The Fuzz, and Ginger Jake, which has historical context. Medicinal alcohol was a loophole to Prohibition. Every 10 days, people could get a prescription from their doctor and get it filled at a pharmacy for a pint of liquor. A popular over-the-counter medicinal alcohol was known by its slang name Ginger Jake, which was known to cause Jake leg, which is a paralysis caused by drinking improperly distilled or contaminated liquor. The Underground's Ginger Jake fortunately does not cause paralysis, it's simply a historical nameplay. And while it won't cause paralysis, a little too much of this hooch could leave you a little wobbly. I teamed up with Guy to give this moonshine a try. Oh, that's good.
Right?
Yeah.
I can see what all the fuzz is about. Really good.
It was just peachy. Okay. Can't put the two of us together, I guess. It's not just these flavors that David has concocted. He loves experimenting with different add-ins and is always looking to create that next new flavor of shine.
The script for moonshine isn't really written yet, so there's no real rules. As long as we're labeling it correctly, then we can come up with any kind of moonshine we want.
And that he does. Experimenting with everything from pears and cherries to olives and sun-dried tomatoes and everything in between. January 17th, the anniversary of when Prohibition began, is now National Bootleggers Day, which the underground at the Mott Museum celebrates with a special cocktail using their moonshine, making these Prohibition-era drinks even more authentic.
We definitely stand by the fact that our product is a little more polished, a little smoother, definitely tastes a little better than Prohibition-era moonshine, but in terms of how it's produced, we are still using very bare bones materials and production methods that are very similar to how they would have in the 1920s.
The Underground does offer distillery tours so that you can learn even more about this history and process. And while you're sipping your not so bootlegged cocktail, you'll feel like you've traveled back in time and may even learn something along the way. Coming up next on Down for Vegas, we're taking the show outside. We'll show you where you can hike to get one of the best views of the entire valley. Wrapping things up here on Down for Vegas, what better thing to do than get outside this time of year? So we took a trek out to Lone Mountain to see if we could find the best view of Las Vegas. Today, we're going to summit a mountain, technically true, and I'm going to show you one of the best places to get a picture of the Vegas skyline. Definitely true. Make sure to stick around to the end to see that. It's finally the end. Now, I know what you're gonna say, Meredith, you're in no shape to be climbing a mountain, and I'm here to say, you're right. But this is a small mountain, and if you live in Vegas, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Today, we're gonna hike Lone Mountain. So I parked in this little lot here, and I'm gonna hop on that trail, and eventually we're gonna end up there. To be so real with you guys, I'm not wearing any makeup aside from my brows and lashes, so I don't look like a little gremlin, because I would have just sweat through it. So y'all get the real Meredith today in all her glory. I am wearing sunscreen though, however, because I look like I haven't seen sun a day in my life. Highly recommend you guys do that. I know I'm in the shade right now. The sun just rose. It's on the other side of the mountain. So for now, while I'm on this side of the mountain, I am in the shade. I just turned off this little loop main path that goes around the entire base of the mountain. And I'm hopping onto this one that's gonna lead us up. It's not a race to the top. You know, we're gonna get there when we get there. Starting to get a little rocky. I gotta watch my step. If you saw me with this camera struggling up this mountain today, no you didn't. We're losing our shade. Look at that. They put this bench here just for me. I'm gonna have a nice little sit. We're in the sun now, sunglasses are going on, hat is going on. Came prepared. I have not seen a single soul on this mountain yet though. That's kind of crazy. Now this is a moderate short hike. It's about 1.2 miles round trip, 550 square feet, I was about to say. Oh my, 550 feet, elevation gain. It's not a long hike, but it's definitely a good workout. Good thing there really is no one up here. None of you could have been up here to see me struggle. I think that's finally the end. The last push, it's steep. Oh, there she is. We made it. I did it, y'all. I summited a mountain. It's a small mountain, but summited it nonetheless. This is the perfect vantage point to get a picture of the coveted quote-unquote view. If you like taking pictures, you can lug up a camera like I did, and we're gonna snap some pics. Air is definitely not clean today. Not only is this the perfect vantage point to see the Strip in downtown, but you can also get a view of all of the mountain ranges surrounding the entire valley. Well, I think it's about that time I start making my way back down the mountain. I guess you could say it's all downhill from here, huh? And I'm gonna be so real, I'm a clumsy girly, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera away because I really gotta watch my step on the way down. I do not wanna slip on loose gravel, y'all. I will report back when I am on the ground. All right, we made it. We are on the ground. Believe it or not, my fall count was 0. Thank you very much. I was the first person up there, but now look at all the cars in the parking lot. When I was here, there was only like 3 cars here. And as I was coming down, there was probably about 20 or so people making the trek up. So it definitely pays to get here early, that's for sure. Some takeaways from this: definitely bring lots of water, wear sunscreen, wear a hat, and come early if it's gonna be hot. And if you don't actually want to come out here and climb the mountain, you can still come and hike this kid and dog friendly trail that goes all the way around the base of the mountain. That's all the time we have. Join us here next time on Down for Vegas for more things to do, Vegas history, and behind the scenes looks at the city of Las Vegas. All of these videos and so much more can be found on our YouTube channel at City of Las Vegas. And as I say on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.